time to move on to the final thoughts. Let's go to Coach first. Your final thoughts.
Yeah, I think regardless of the upsets, this tournament has been what it's supposed to be. It's exciting. It's dramatic. There's Cinderellas. There's favorites, and there's a little bit of local flavor to it. So it's been a fun tournament for me so far, and I can't wait till this Sweet 16 kicks off. I believe Thursday, Friday. Correct?
Yeah, we'll get Thursday
That's correct.
rolling. We got like 4 o'clock, and then 4:30, and then 6:30 and 7 for those matchups. So going to be very interesting. Aztecs do play the first game on Friday.
Friday, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
And Raider Jim, your final thoughts for this edition of the In the Paint podcast.
Hard to believe that we're here to the Sweet 16 and we've only got a couple weeks left of this stuff, but boy, what a good time it's been. Like, remind yourself it's a game and just enjoy it. Enjoy the competitiveness that you see out there. These young men who, a lot of them, last time they're going to be doing the team sport environment, the guys that don't even get to play, but they're there and their hearts are just as broken or just as happy when the buzzer ends at the end of the game. Let's go out and see 16 good games this weekend.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great weekend, I believe, as we of course really start to hone down the final games of the college basketball season. And of course, by the end of it, we're gonna crown a national champion. Myself, I talked about it last week. There were names that we didn't quite know. Now we know the Tobin Andersons, the everyone kind of figuring out how to pronounce Fairleigh Dickinson, and of course the Princetons and the Ivy Leagues, and you got to Google where these schools are from. We hit that, and it was a fantastic 4 days of college basketball, and I think we're going to get four more great ones this weekend. And of course, we'll have the Final Four preview for you next week, heading into the national championship game going forward. So thank you as always for listening to this edition of the In the Paint podcast, presented by the First Off the Bench podcast network. Once again, huge shout out to Gray Space. Thank you again for putting this all together. It is time for you all to go wash your hands and stop hating, everybody. We'll talk to you all very soon. Enjoy the games this weekend and take care.